So to pay my way through university, I had to get a job. And the job I got at the end of high school, I'd worked at some of the Ottawa Rough Rider games, Ottawa Senators games. I'm really thrilled. I love the CFL football. My first job was at the Ottawa Rough Rider games. When I moved to Saskatchewan and people would say, who do you cheer for in the CFL? I would say, I've always been a Rough Rider fan. I'm really excited about the prospect that Halifax might get a team. I think that's fantastic. I hope they call the team either the Blue Bombers, the Stampeders, the Eskimos, the Argonauts. One of those names would be very fitting in our Canadian history. But I got a job at a restaurant, and I was a waiter. Started off as a busboy, then a waiter. And I saw that I had that opportunity. I could pay my tuition because I had a job thanks to a small business owner who had risked everything, literally put all his savings on the line. I'm not sure the entire degree of his personal financial background, but I know that he took a big risk in opening up that restaurant. And as that restaurant succeeded, sure, he succeeded, he prospered, but so did I. I was one of the primary beneficiaries after he himself that benefited when that business did well. That allowed me to pay for my tuition. When I moved to Saskatchewan in 2003, I found a job at a local insurance company. A husband and wife who had literally sold the farm a few years before to open up an insurance office. I didn't have any training. I didn't have my brokerage license at that point. They gave me on-the-job training at the front desk, paid for my way through the Canadian Accredited Insurance Broker Program so that I could get my certification. And there were dozens more at that firm just like me that had started down that path in life because of the risk that those owners took, that they risked everything to open that up. There's no guarantee of success, but thanks to the fact that they were successful, I benefited. I was the primary beneficiary after they themselves in that situation again. And I saw in both those situations, stressful evenings, those owners staying late far into the night as they tried to, figure out how they would make their payroll or submit their GST filings, or when they got the StatsCan business survey that they were forced to fill out. These are all big burdens on local business owners, and they do it, and when they prosper, millions more succeed. So our message throughout the last few months was these attacks on small businesses, these attacks, these new tax changes, not just about the 1.4 million Canadians who own a small business. It's about the millions more who have opportunity thanks to those hardworking risk takers, those dreamers, those strivers, and those people who work up an hour before their employees do and stay 2 or 3 hours later. This isn't just about the business owners, it's about all the people who work there. And that's why this was so passionate for me.